And we're speaking with Alan Kaplan, who is the national president of the Navy League. And as a volunteer, how did you get involved in the first place with the Navy League?
Hey, Tom, first of all, thanks for taking the time to interview me.
It's our pleasure.
So many years ago, about 12, 13 years ago, I was invited by the company I was working with, we were a corporate member, to get involved with Navy League and joined the board, became their national treasurer, and since then, moved through the ranks, and now I'm national president.
Yeah, and you're an accountant by profession.
I'd call myself an operational CFO type, but been in defense for the last 24 years.
All right, so from the president's standpoint, how would you describe the Navy League's mission?
Right, so there are three pillars to our mission, really. One, we educate and advocate on behalf of the well-being of our sea services and their families. We are very active in youth programs, making sure that our youth learns the core values of leadership and what it means to be active duty. And the other key part of our mission is local and international programs that we do at the council level, to improve the morale of our sea services and their families.
And getting back to that idea of getting the youth knowledgeable and involved, how do you do that?
Right, so we've got scholarships that we give sea service families. We've got Sea Cadet programs, and a lot of it's done on the council level. So we have 200 councils, over 200 councils throughout the world. We've got over 50,000 members, 17 regions throughout the world. So we're very active in cultivating youth. It's very important to our membership base.
I guess a lot of the activity throughout the year is planning this Sea Air Space, a vast gathering, really.
Right, so Sea Air Space is our biggest event. I'm pleased to report, last year we had about 10,000 registrants. We're now over 13,000.
You could tell in the parking lot this morning.
It's a little crazy. So, we're really excited about it. We've got I think we got 39 foreign delegations. We had 24 last year. We're doing a lot of new things. I think Navy League is really coming to the forefront, trying new things. It's a high velocity environment that we're in now, so we're trying new things, we're adapting. CNO says it's all about high velocity change, innovating, trying new things. So we're doing whatever we can to get the word out about our mission.
Now this year you have a spouses program, and a lot of conferences have spouses programs, but in the case of military services, spouses have a kind of special and unique and difficult role in many cases of the service member because of the difficulty of military life and the constant moves. Tell us more about the spouses program here.
Right, so this is something new. When I took over the presidency in June, I was elected. I think the role, at least at Sea Air Space, we've never recognized or acknowledged the role of an active duty spouse. So I think it's important. Their sacrifices, like you said, moving around, families, it's probably the toughest job. I know myself with my 3 kids, I volunteer full time now, and I know the sacrifice, my spouse makes. So, I'm glad we've been able to really highlight their service and sacrifice as well.
And what have you learned from being the president and having all this contact with high-level military officers and not so high-level military officers? What's your biggest personal takeaway been?
So Tom, the biggest takeaway is it's not about us. We're here to serve our active duty, and I wake up every day. I look in the mirror and I'm so proud of our Navy League and what we do. We selflessly serve those who serve us, and